trying to do use a 3D printed gun to kill that dude last week. Oh yeah, y'all. Give me a second. I'm pulling up some information on this. We gonna talk about Jay-Z. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Jay-Z for a second. This y'all tune in, man. We're not gonna go that long tonight, man. I'm kind of tired, but we're gonna talk about this. Let me see who the female celeb who watched. Beyonce tour Christmas interference thrown into debut. Y'all give me a second to y'all those who coming in. I got a couple of stories. Open them up. We're gonna talk about Jay-Z for a minute, man. This is crazy. Why did everybody willing to believe that R. Kelly was guilty? That Diddy might be guilty, but don't nobody want to believe that Jay-Z guilty. When guess what? Jay-Z was messing with. We'll talk about that. Go on. Once again on. Wesley Clark. I gotta do that. All right, y'all. We're gonna get off into it. I know people gonna come in eventually once I do it, but I'm not gonna stay too long today, y'all. I'm tired, hungry, sleepy. But good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rod Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Oh yeah, man. The day is it'll turn out to be a beautiful day here in Shreveport, December 9th, 2024. And real brief. Hey, what's going on, NV? How you doing? I'm here. I'm gonna be very brief in this video. But I want to ask a question again. I know as others come in, if y'all miss it, y'all go back and look at it on the brief on broadcast. This video probably gonna be about 30 minutes or so, but we want to talk about Jay-Z. Jay-Z is in big trouble, Miss Ann. Now, the first thing I want to ask everybody is, how is it that y'all get mad at me for talking about your heroes, but don't get mad at your heroes when they get implicated in some crazy stuff? Should you be getting mad at Jay-Z for putting himself in there? Think about this, y'all. Before I read this article, I'm gonna be real. Everything that I say is alleged about Jay-Z because this is just coming out. But we do know for a fact he was messing with Aaliyah when she was a minor. He got Aaliyah from R. Kelly. I think Aaliyah was 14 or 15 when she was messing with R. Kelly. Then Jay-Z got a hold to her when she about 16, 17. He was also messing with Foxy Brown, allegedly, but we all know it comes out in the wash. When you put dirty clothes in the wash, all the dirt gonna come up, and you gotta put the clothes in the rinse to get it clean again. But yeah, we know for a fact he was messing with Aaliyah, who was a minor. He was messing with Foxy Brown, who was a minor. So why is it so hard, even though these are alleged allegations? Why is it so hard to believe when he was messing? We know for a fact that he was messing with two minors. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start this video. I want to start out by reading. This article comes from NBC News. Got to give them credit because this is where the source coming from. Jay-Z accused in a civil lawsuit of R-ing a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. Jay-Z, the star rapper and entrepreneur whose real name is Sean Carter, was accused in a lawsuit Sunday of assaulting a 13-year-old girl in 2000 allegedly with Sean Diddy Combs. The anonymous accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, said the assault happened after she was driven to the MTV Music Video Awards after party. The federal lawsuit was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Combs as a defendant. it was refiled Sunday to include Carter. The Texas-based attorney Tony Busby, who filed the suit, did not comment. Carter called the allegations idiotic in a lengthy statement Sunday evening that alleged that Busby was engaged in unprofessional behavior. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. You can't file a civil one, nigga, cuffed off statute of limitations, probably. Well, I think New York just updated their statute into limitation that includes SA. Y'all know what assault. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and continue reading this. This is just one of the articles. Y'all can go and find plenty more articles about this. All right, the allegations show here. The allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such crime against a minor should be locked away. R. Kelly is for messing with a lot of underage girls. The real thing is he's going to jail. Well, no, not in this case, Miss Annie, because it's a civil suit. Now, he was saying that you should file a criminal suit instead of a civil suit, because a civil suit, all that is a lawsuit. The girl trying to get some money. But I think maybe the statute of limitations, well, again, I think New York, coming after the Donald Trump trial, when they say he messed with that old ugly white girl, Stormy Daniels, the old ugly porn star, they actually increased the statute of limitations just so that they could try to prosecute Donald Trump. So it's different in New York. I think you from New York. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think New York extended the statute of limitation for SA. Y'all know what SA means. But let me go ahead and finish reading this, and then we'll talk. Carter said, these alleged victims would deserve real justice if that was the case. A spokeswoman for the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York declined to comment on whether the office is pursuing the case when shown NBC's news report of the lawsuit. Busby has filed several lawsuits in recent months. All have withheld their complaints, named accusing Combs of assault and the word, which in the first suit in which he is named another high-profile defendant. In a statement, legal representatives for Combs called the suit shameless public stunt designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them. If he was so worried about having lies spread about them, what's going on, boss man? They're hunting down these predators. Yep. And the thing about it, people get mad at us, people like me, for just bringing it up. But these same people got predators in their family that they continue to let continue predatory behavior. Everybody in the family, every family got that one, when they had a family reunion, they got that one uncle, Uncle Tammy, Uncle Gwen. When Uncle Gwen or Uncle Tammy pull up, everybody first thing they do is, what them kids think? There go Uncle Tammy. But y'all don't say nothing about Uncle Tammy, because in our community, first of all, that no snitching bull crap. But yeah, everybody got an Uncle Tammy in their name, in they all that money they got. But that money gives them the power to think that they're invincible. Because again, let's go back. Let me finish this article. Federal prosecutors in New York criminally charged Combs in September for racketeering, X trafficking, the SEX trafficking, and other offenses, and is behind bars in Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center after he was denied bail for the third time last month. His trial is scheduled for May 5th. Prosecutors said in a court hearing last month that they are in the process of potentially bringing more charges against Combs in a superseding indictment. Before the lawsuit was refiled Sunday, Carter received a letter from a plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter. Busby wrote in the suit, in response to the letter with NBC News as seen, Carter filed his own lawsuit against the accuser. Attorney Busby wrote in the accuser's attorney. So he basically filed a lawsuit. Yo Gotti is another. He gonna go to jail for something else behind that Young Dolph thing. But The lawsuit claims that in 2000, when Doe was 13, Combs and Carter assaulted her at a house party after the MTV Music Video Awards in New York. The lawsuit said friends dropped her off at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall, but she didn't have a ticket, so she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or an after party. One driver, the lawsuit said, told her that he worked for Combs and that if she fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to the party after show and told her to return to his car later in the evening after he transferred Carter and Combs to the suite, he said. Later, the driver picked her up, the suit says, and after 20 minutes, they arrived at the White House with a U-shaped driveway. The suit said she had to sign a document she believed was a non-disclosure agreement on arrival. They did not receive a copy. To enter the party, which was what the suit said was filed with celebrities and filled with celebrities and people and marijuana and the C word. Yeah. She was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down, the suit said, and she went into a room to rest. First of all, where that little girl mama was? Where her daddy was? She out there trying to get into an after party with Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Carter. Both of them guys named Sean. But anyway, she was trying to get into the after party. She's 13. What was her mama and daddy at? So we got to ask that question too now. Plain and simple. We can't just put everything off on Jay-Z and them, not taking away from what they have are supposed to have alleged and done to this little girl who was the limousine driver. From what we're understanding, the limousine driver, we gotta get the gist of what's going on. Like I said, I only got a few more minutes, man. I gotta lay down, get ready for work. But the limousine driver said that he took the little girl to the party. The limousine driver should be held accountable too, y'all. Her mother and father should be held accountable too, because the little girl is out after hours. So it's murky waters, but that does not justify what Jay-Z and Puffy allegedly done to this young lady. And again, I have to say allegedly because we don't know. Yes, she's 13 years old, Miss Annie. A boss man say it's a spiritual war going on, and there's going to be a lot of casualties. And guess what? I'm not even trying to get it. I mean, come on, man. These cats, a lot of people mad at me because I'm pointing out the fact that your heroes are fucked up. If your heroes were not so fucked up, people wouldn't be having stuff like this to be reported on. People wouldn't be having the ability to file a lawsuit. Now, again, we know for a fact that Jay-Z was involved with Aaliyah. R. Kelly already in jail. Puffy's in jail. Now, this is a civil lawsuit. So, yeah, exactly, Miss Annie. Where was her parents? You know, the parents should be held accountable too. The boss man say, that's how the homies get caught up when that chick had her 13-year-old sister smoke. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, folks, I remember that. A couple of dudes did some long time. A couple of them just took down 10, 15 years ago, but they did about 15 years. When that little girl mama, from what we understand back in them days, the little girl mama traded her daughter for some drugs. So you know exactly when we post that comment. But yeah. So we have to ask the question. We know for a fact that Jay-Z was messing with Aaliyah. Jay-Z and R. Kelly got into it about something. Jay-Z the one who put out Surviving R. Kelly. He had a girlfriend, how died, mysterious. Yeah, Sean Puffy Combs, it's alleged that I forget that girl named Kim Porter. It's alleged that she was poisoned. Y'all see Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was allegedly, from what we understand now, Jamie Foxx was the one who alerted the feds on P. Diddy. Because P. Diddy allegedly poisoned Jamie Foxx. Remember when Jamie Foxx was sick? Jamie Foxx got a Netflix show coming out that he's supposed to say, see what had happened was he gonna explain why he almost died. But we know that Diddy is alleged to have been responsible for the poisoning of quite a few people. Excuse me. But in this case, you had a 13-year-old girl who wanted to be, she was so starstruck that she just wanted to be around those entertainers. The limousine driver got her into the party, allegedly, where she was assaulted. Now, in this lawsuit, it mentions Diddy and Jay-Z, but it also mentioned that there was a famous lady in that room while she was being assaulted. Man, let me break this down. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this, and this is alleged, but y'all want me to tell you who P. Diddy was really trying to cover it up for with them freak out parties? One of the main people, one of the most powerful people on the planet was known to be at some of those parties. And that's who actually pulled the plug to get Diddy indicted, because he knew that things was coming out. This is why they denied Diddy bond. Y'all gonna be surprised when I tell you who it was. Allegedly. But everybody knows that Barack Obama was at those parties, getting his freak on, no nasty ass dude. Coming out there doing his mouth like this. After he come out the room, he doing this shit here. Yeah, your former president. We all know he gay. Yeah, but yeah, Barack Obama is the one who's alleged to have spearheaded to get this shit, to get Diddy off the streets, to get the Snoop Dogg, half the TV Jakes. You had congressmen, you had senators, and Diddy had tapes on all of them. Notice way before they even came and got Diddy, the first thing they did was what? They went to his apartment, to both his houses, to all his property, one in particular, and guess what they did? They got all the evidence, all those tapes. Yeah, Obama was there at the freak parties with all that baby, they just sliding around, a bunch of nasty ass men, butt naked, sliding around on each other, talking about, I love you, skinny, I love you, Barack, I love you, pussy. Yeah, they all going down, but Barack Obama ain't gonna go down. That's who really started this whole investigation. This is how the House of Cards fell, because Barack Obama knew that he was on tape. Oh yeah, I know a lot of black people ain't gonna like that. I don't give a goddamn, because it is what it is. Remember Barack Obama came out in a book, in his book, saying, "What if I was gay?" Y'all go back and go look at it. No, they all going down with their oily, ashy, ankle ass, mustache wearing ass, men loving men ass tails. Yeah, them boys, they're nasty, straight nasty. But what I could care less what two grown men do, y'all. Hey, y'all niggas wanna rip each other's rectum out? That's y'all. But when you fucking with kids, bro, because you know these kids are starstruck. Look again at Aaliyah. R. Kelly got that girl when she was 14 years old. You want to know how he got custody of Aaliyah? Her mom and daddy signed custody of Aaliyah over to R. Kelly's manager. These parents actually signed custody of their child over Aaliyah to R. Kelly's entourage, to his manager. Now, after R. Kelly got through with Aaliyah, Jay-Z got with her. She was still a minor. Jay-Z was with Foxy Brown. He made her sign a non-disclosure. She was a minor. These are facts that you can go and look up for yourself. So my whole thing is, she died so tragically, but was she exterminated? Was Aaliyah exterminated or deleted? Because guess what? If Aaliyah was still alive, y'all, there would be no Beyonce. Aaliyah was the hottest thing. She was prettier than Beyonce. She had more talent than Beyonce. Because Dame Dash had got with Aaliyah right before she was exterminated. They say they pulled Aaliyah on that plane unconscious, y'all. She did not want to get on that plane. Cash Pedal said, hold on. Pedal said he's going to release the list. That type of behavior has been going on since the fall of man, since the exit of Adam from the Garden of Eden. I'm gonna put all y'all comments up there. Put all y'all comments up there so people can see. Cash Pedal again. Cash Pedal said he's going to release the list. Elon Musk is trying to release the list of Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. Do y'all realize how many children in America come up missing every year for these types of cases? Man, they are kidnapping kids, man. Some of these kids wind up in Romania in the trafficking. Some of them wind up going to these parties. A lot of them wind up going to Epstein. A lot of them wind up going to Diddy. You're right, dog, man. This shit goes on every day under our nose. Think about it. Again, everybody know about Uncle Gwen. Your family, your uncle, who changed it, his name is George, but now his name is Uncle Gwen. Nobody wants to let Uncle Gwen babysit their kids because you know it's going down. So y'all, I mean, this is crazy, y'all. But again, people get mad when this stuff come out. First thing black folk be talking about, the white man trying to bring us down. Now, if you get what, a white man can't put you in a situation like this unless you put yourself in a situation to be accused. Not saying that you're guilty, but the only way they can accuse you of something, you have to have those predatory traits and habits. You have to have done something. And now in the case of Diddy, every month, 17 more people almost come out. All these people can't be lying, bro. They got to have enough evidence against Diddy for him to be in jail. Diddy was close to R. Kelly. Diddy was close to Jay-Z. This is what they do. Remember when Kanye West came out and did that, they caught him in his car, and Kanye West say, see, they can say whatever they want, but they can't do nothing to me. They can take away some of my money. But think about it, Kanye, ain't nobody brought no allegation against Kanye like that. You know? Now everybody else, I'm gonna be real, in order to get to that level of fame, I don't believe just you gonna get there off talent alone. You got people way more talent, because I'm gonna be real. Nigga talking about Jay-Z, the greatest rapper, bullshit. Jay-Z is way down on my top 50. What about Scarface? What about Tupac? We have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions. But Negroes get mad at me for even bringing it up, even though I'm saying it's alleged. How can I even allege something if that little girl a grown woman now, because it happened when she was 13 in 2020. So that's 24 years now. So she got to be what, 36, 37? But here she is making an accusation. We know at that time, though, Diddy and Jay-Z were close. We know at that time, Jay-Z was messing with Aaliyah and Foxy Brown, two minors. So niggas get mad at people like me for putting it out there. I'm like, shouldn't you be getting mad at the person that you look up to as an idol? You idol worshipers? These motherfuckers, you worship these idols, these false gods, and this is what you get. Around there, mouth all. Come out the bathroom, 6 niggas in the bathroom, you come out like this. I got some white on my mustache. Yeah, you got something right here. White. He had a lot of women, but sound like Puffy had a lot of men too. A lot of little boys. They had a lot of little girls. It's also coming out that Puffy essayed Justin Bieber allegedly when he was 9 years old. So again, why get mad at me? I'm gonna put y'all comments up. I'm gonna get ready to end this video, y'all. I gotta get ready to go ahead and lay down. Hey, appreciate that too yesterday, boss man. Yeah. Boss man said we have to hold ourselves accountable. Miss Annie said he had a lot of women and a lot of boys, probably some farm animals too. Because see what happens, let me give y'all some games. What happens when you get that rich and powerful, you can have any woman on the planet you want, or any boy, or any man, or any girl. After a while, your sexual appetite becomes so depraved that this beautiful woman that you've been with for 20 years no longer excites you. So you have to find something more depraved to stimulate you. They talk about Jermaine Dupri. We remember when Dr. Dre in that one song say, "I've been there, done that." He was talking about Jermaine Dupri. He said, "I got over 20 million records sold and didn't have to have the help of one 10 or 12-year-old." Notice all Jermaine Dupri artists were kids. All his artists were kids. The Brat. What the one little group he had? I forgot the group of little boys he had. Every artist Jermaine Dupri had. I don't think Snoop is out of the woods yet. Snoop, look at Snoop now. Snoop on top of the world. How you get to that point, Snoop? Your career, you ain't made a hit rap song in almost 20 years. But you on with Martha Stewart. You got all this motherfucking, all this other stuff going on. But again, by us even talking about it, you just a hater. I hate the fact that they doing it to their little kids. Fuck them. For real. They deserve, I'm talking about the worst two people on the planet are child molesters and people who mess with old people. Them the two groups of people. Kids and old people cannot defend themselves. And they are easily to take advantage of. So anybody that takes advantage or is accused of taking advantage of a child or old person, I have no respect for them. Plain and simple. And just because he Jay-Z, you got a lot of people saying, "Why you tearing another black man down?" If that black man would have did no shit that at least get him accused. Think about it. Ain't nobody ever accused none of us of that shit. Had it. Ain't nobody ever accused us of taking advantage of a child. You know why? Because we don't do it. For you to even be brought up in that situation, you have to either been around it or involved in it. Plain and simple, bro. Ain't nobody gonna make up something out the blue, knowing that this man got some of the most powerful lawyers on the planet, and they could easily dismiss his case, and now they could be brought up on charges for breaking a false report, or making a false report, or defamation of character, or slander. So these people that's coming out the woodwork, like, think about it. Remember that Cassie video with Puff Daddy trying to deny everything until that video came out where he beat the crap out that girl? So that means everything else he said there's no credibility. It makes you believe. Now, if you could believe this by Puffy, why can't we believe it about Jay-Z? Why can't we believe that T.D. Jakes had his big funky ass up there twerking? T.D. Jakes was at so many parties, you know what they called him? They called him the power bottom. And he up in church preaching. Why is it that these preachers, they can talk about everybody that's gay outside of the church, but when you go in there, the music minister, gay as fuck. Think about that. Notice these preachers most of them don't even preach on the alternative lifestyle no more. Because they involved in it. As soon as you come in there, you got a whole music minister with fingernail polish. And it got to the point, man, anyway. I'm gonna get ready to end this video. I'm sorry I started late. Y'all can look for me quite a bit this week. I actually I'm working days now. So if I don't do no more than a 30-minute video, it's meant to yes, that's right, man. T.D. Jakes is no good. Then y'all see when he got up there and faked like he had a stroke last week at his church. God gonna give you more than a stroke, you nasty bastard. You would think when these guys see other dudes going down, they would stop what they doing, but they keep going. But guess what? Boss man, we're in a situation right now where they are starting to go down, and they all was on the ship together. Once they seen the ship sinking, they tried to jump off. But don't realize, just like in modern day, everywhere you go in modern day society, they got cameras everywhere. And they didn't realize Diddy had cameras all on that sinking ass ship. Now that the ship is going down, all of them got life jackets. But guess what? If you ever been on the ocean, like when I was in the Navy, the ocean is powerful. It'll pull you down too. If you try to save a drowning man, that drowning man can drown you. So hey y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, man. I'm gonna go in here. My son got a little cold, unexpected, so I'm going here and do real daddy duty and take care of my child. And as soon as I go in, they said, now if you ever get invited to a party for a rich rapper, don't go. You're some nasty motherfuckers. Remember, he said, why you so nasty, Ray? Because I'm a nasty motherfucker. Yeah, them some nasty ass dudes, bro. And what's so killer about it, they can have any woman in the world they want it. You welcome, Miss Ann. They can have any woman in the world they want. But women do not satisfy their appetite. So now they get men, little girls, and little boys. Hey, this your boy Ron Thomas Jr., man. Thank you, y'all. For please, man, hit the like button, hit the share button. Make sure that you subscribe, that you get the notification. Also, if you want to help support the channel, there's the little thing down there. We got Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. We even take food stamp right now. But anyway, share this, man, with everybody you know, man, because all I'm really designing to do, I know I can be vulgar or offensive. I try to be purposely sometimes because I want to shock people into thinking, man. I want to be so hard hitting that you are forced to face the reality of what I'm saying. Because again, here in America, we do not get news, we get propaganda. I want to be able to make you think totally different than what we're being brainwashed and programmed to think. So again, man, share this, hit the like. If you're watching this after the upload, please leave a comment. Your comments are the most important part of anything that I do, because I want to know what you all think. And if I don't know the answer, you can rest assured I'm gonna find it out. So until y'all see me again tomorrow, this your boy Rob Thomas Jr. from the Real News Behind News, saying y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous day. Night. Y'all be blessed.